Hey everybody, and welcome back. We've got our special guest back with us again, mostly because the video we just filmed was just a few moments ago. But our good old friend Kydro, it's Tony. He brought us this box. Yes, I got a little ahead of myself and started ripping into it. He's like, "Are you ripping that right now?" And then I realized, oh shoot, I'm not filming yet. So, well, we've got this brand new box, and yes, remember the camera above us is not working right now. So we are gonna have to kind of go through this like a little bit at a time here. So here we go. I'm gonna put it upside down so you can actually see them. There's the Umbreon, there's the Espeon. Absolutely insanely beautiful. And then we've got, I think 11 packs. So also Tony's gonna be sticking around for the remainder of it. Beautiful pin between the two. I'd like to call them siblings. And there's our code card. 6 sleeves, unlike the ones that were in the ETB. In my opinion, those look better than the ones that were in the ETB. And then this is going to stay with us right there until my daughter sees it, and she will more than likely steal it. Also, I think we're just going to go ahead and dive into this, just make our way from one side to the other and see what we can do. Because all right. Freaking love Prismatic Evolutions, but my goodness, has it just been one of the most difficult sets to pull anything epic. I got really lucky, and both myself and my buddy here were able to get a demigod pack. All of ours came out, mine came out of an ETB, and I think yours might have come out of a surprise box. Yeah, what it was we were just off stream one night, actually both nights that we pulled our demigod packs, and the short of when he opened up his is actually on there, so feel free to check that out and you'll get to see a pretty awesome video where at first when he pulled over to the last pack, or sorry, the last one of the demigod pack, it was dark and we thought we saw an Umbreon, but it ended up being a Ceruledge, I think. Ceruledge? Yeah, which is still a $130 card, but you know, it's no Sunbreon. All right, another Dreepian Miltank, a little deja vu going on there. Diplin, Spritzy, Professor's Research into a Roaring Moon. And for any of those of you that are on the Prismatic Evolutions hunt, I'm sure you know how painful this hunt can be. Somebody the other day at the card show was saying that they were actually, every time, dude, every single time that I flip it over and see an Eevee staring me right in the face, it makes me panic. But there was a young lady that was saying that they were planning on some texturing. They were planning on doing a master set. It's a Pokeball, but I thought I saw some more texturing. All right, a little Slowpoke, and nope, just a Fluttermane. No, it's just regular Pokeball. It feels the Master Ball would be in the second slot, like where an SIR or IR would be. But I think in my opinion, the reverse holo Pokeball looks best on the water type and then the fire type. It's just, it's cool, man. It's got like all this kind of like look to it. Little reactivity or reflection. All right, Houndour. Diplin again. 2 Diplins, same pack. Duraludon, Munkidori, Archludon. All right, so far, yeah, rough, no kidding. But you know what's funny is like one pack from Prismatic could change like an entire collector's entire life, you know. Obviously not this pack, but you know, another pack, some other pack, maybe what do we have? We have 5 left. So actually got all right, Riolu Pokeball, nice. Rescue board into a Vaporeon regular holo. Lovely. And I may end up needing to go into overtime for Prismatic like in the past we've had to do before, just because I want to put out good content, you want to watch good content, and we can't do that if we're not putting out good content. And sometimes you just need a couple extra packs to put out something good or just longer disappointment. Badoo. Screamtail, and a Leafeon. So, don't hold your breath when it comes to Prismatic Evolution, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, because it can be tiring. It's a abusive relationship that every now and then, it can change your life. Not today. Oop, gonna hit the camera a little bit. Alright, Noibat, Dusclops, Ogre's Mask. Still nothing. We got a pull, I guess. Some type of a pull other than a reverse Pokeball. You know what's funny though? These reverse Pokeballs and these trainer cards from Prismatic Evolution, because of how common you get them, you can't even give them away. Go to a card show, you put them in a bunch of like free binders, and you tell all the little kids that it's like, you can tell who the spoiled kids are, and then you can tell the ones who are just like, they got that little twinkle in their eye. And then you're like, hey, you can pick out a card from the free binder. And they're just like, oh, that's cool. And then they open it up and they're like, there's nothing good in here. And you're just like, oh, sorry, I forgot to. All right, Jolteon EX. Forgot to put in $15, $20, $30 cards in the free binder. Can't do that. But we have been taking in a lot of product from a lot of awesome people that some really good cards are actually hitting the free binder, and you know, it is pretty cool being able to actually like give kids some really cool stuff and really ignite that fire that really excites them. Vaporeon, Executor, Vaporeon. All right, last pack from the big one. Let's see what we can do. If we don't have anything good in here, we'll probably open up a few more just to round the video off to be a solid 10 minutes or a minimum. This is kind of the time zone that I'm, you know, looking to fulfill. Noctowl, Pyroar, Vaporeon EX. Not bad. Awesome. We'll set that one there. All right. 6 packs of overtime. So booster bundle equivalent. If we don't get anything epic, then it is what it is. We'll just finish it off right there. And we're actually getting ready for the stream here very shortly. I don't know. Maybe we got something, but... Bronzor, Shaman, Flareon EX. Okay. All right. We're not overlapping. We're not doubling down on anything. So that's pretty cool. All right. But you know what's funny? A Flareon EX like that and an SIR. It's just the color of the star, that's all. Go with the... I'd rather have the SIR though. Alright. Seeking. Heatran. Master Ball. There we go. Iron Ball. Oh, a double banger. Sylveon. Nice. A Master Ball right into an EX and still didn't double down. Here, we'll put that one off to the side. This was a good call. Going into a little bit of overtime here. All right. 4 more packs. Plenty of time to pull a Demi. Plenty of time to pull a God pack. Looks like Aromatisse is going to start us off. All right. Slowpoke. Okidogi. Spritzy. Pheasantipity. Halfway through the booster bundle. Awesome. This song sounds a lot like the intro to Stranger Things. For those of you that don't watch Stranger Things, you should probably check it out. It's actually a fairly captivating show. And another one? And we're not even doubling down. That's crazy. That's our first Leafeon. Yeah, missing Umbreon, Eevee, and Glaceon. Wow, like the odds of that. Yeah, the odds of that. That's incredible. Or maybe we just pull a God pack and just get them all really quick. Just, you know, knock it out. You know what's funny though? If I pull a God pack, obviously not this one, but if I was to pull a God pack, I probably wouldn't open up another single pack of Prismatic. There's no point. You know, I mean, you never really know. Maybe I would, but not anytime soon. Alright, because I do have some extra prismatic ETBs stored away for myself in the future, my kids, so they can open them up. We can all open them up together. Ooh, Noibat Pokeball, Suicune, and we didn't finish off our little grouping with another basic EX. Oh well. Boom. Easy day. Not too bad though. Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Sylveon, Leafeon, all basic EXs. What a cool rainbow of colors and emotions. Have a great rest of your day. Hope you guys had a great weekend. All your travels, if you came back from Thanksgiving, went hopefully well. And I'll see you guys here pretty soon. Peace.